Welcome back to another video. If you're new to this channel, I'm Chad.
And I'm Shady.
And in this video, we're going to be going through the best vegan and vegetarian restaurants in Canggu, Bali. First up,
Casto. So if you love Italian food and you're a vegan, then you definitely want to hit up this restaurant as it's got amazing pizza options, great pasta options, and great Italian desserts. It's also a very nice restaurant, so you could go here on a date night or on a more sophisticated vibe. It's not like a quick diner, and you may have to wait a little longer for your food as they cook it fresh. But for me, I really enjoyed my meal and I definitely recommend coming here.
and second on the list is Shady Shack. So for me, this is really good one because you've got a good mixture of westernized food and also Indonesian foods as well. So if you know Bali or Asia in particular, they got the famous nasi goreng. You can go to any shop and get nasi gorengs, even get nasi goreng on a t-shirt and a hat. But back to the food here is great because you've got many different options. It's fresh as well. And the desserts, you got so many desserts to choose from that you get lost. You don't know which ones to pick because there's literally so much. And it's also good as well because it's cooked fresh each day. So you might come on a Monday, you might have one dessert, and come again on a Wednesday, it's a whole different set of foods to choose from for dessert. So Shady Shack in Canggu, I highly recommend if you're vegan and vegetarian because there's options for both. So yeah, Shady Shack in Canggu.
So next up is my favorite, I Am Vegan Babe. They have an amazing option for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And for breakfast, you can get things like scrambled tofu, pancakes, granola and fruit bowls. And for lunches, you can get wraps and even breakfast bowls as well. And for dinner, my favorite, you can get burgers and pastas and the desserts. They've got a whole counter full of different cakes and cookies, and I love the Biscoff cake and the Biscoff cookie. It's just my favorite.
And fourth on the list, we've got the Slo Barley, which is actually accommodation as well, where people can actually stay in. So if you're staying here, you're going to get great vegan and vegetarian food. Now, when it comes to the aesthetics, I think the aesthetics and the interior of the place could be improved quite drastically because the inside is not too aesthetically pleasing. It's a bit dark, very dingy, but the food though is really good. And there's so many options. I think out of all the places we've gone to and been to, this has got the biggest menu. So if you do come here, you're definitely going to be spoiled for choice. Again, you've got westernized food, you've got Indonesian foods to choose from, desserts, milkshakes, juices, smoothies. Literally, there's so many things to choose from. So again, Slo Barley, highly recommend it, but they could do with upgrading the interior and making it more aesthetically pleasing to kind of match the vibes of not Bali but Canggu in particular. So Slo Barley, check it out if you're in Canggu.
So next on our list is the Seet Spot that has amazing options for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And in particular, my favorite are the pancakes because they are so fluffy and wobbly, and I love the matcha sauce. I also really love the vegan croissants because I haven't had vegan croissants before that are this good, and they're definitely getting a thumbs up from me. Also at this place, they have good options for healthier foods and not so healthy foods. And Chad really likes the protein shakes. A good thing about this restaurant is they have good working spaces, so you can always come here on a day and have a meal and do some work at the same time, which is a bonus from me.
Next up on the list is Burg Greens. Now this is one of my favorites because not only is the food really nice, it's probably one of the cheapest restaurants I've been to in the whole of Canggu. Like, I've got 2 meals for this, it's less than £5. It comes to like £3.50, £4. So for me, value of money here is really good. It's a good mix as well of westernized food and Indonesian foods. You've got plenty of options. You've got sweet, you've got savory, you've got protein shakes, you've got waffles, the desserts are crazy, you've got coffees. Literally this place, you've got everything you can ask for. It's super nice. It's called Burg Greens and it's in the heart of Canggu. So if you are vegan, this place I definitely highly recommend, along with all the other places that we mentioned, but this one, really good value for money. And if you're looking for something cheap, this is the place to go to.
So our next venue is Gillete Jedi, which is actually a bonus option because it is a vegan ice cream parlor and not a restaurant. But all of the ice creams are made from coconuts, milk, and my favorite is the Choco Mint and Chad's is the salted caramel. So this pink shop behind me is next on our list, and it is Kind Community Cafe, where they really care about sustainability and helping the community and the environment. I particularly like the dinner menu, where I love the carbonara because it actually tastes like real carbonara, like not a vegan option. And they have a really good breakfast menu with lovely sweet treats and savory treats, and they have the famous strawberry matcha, which is an Instagrammable matcha drink, and it actually tastes so yummy. I dream about that matcha drink, so I'm always coming back wanting that drink. And I also love their dessert counter because they have the best cake options and cookie options and just amazing sweet treats. So you could literally have a different cake every day and be satisfied.
And another great vegan restaurant is Alkaline, which is also in Serenity Guest House, which I believe is a yoga studio or kind of a yoga hotel. I believe they run loads of yoga retreats here, so that's convenient if you're into yoga and vegan, vegetarian food. And what I also love about this place as well is they have raw food and cooked food. So if you're more of a raw vegan, you have plenty of options here to choose from. And another really good thing I love about this place is the food is not cooked above a certain temperature, and the benefit of that is all the good nutrients remain in the food and not cooked out. They've also got a lot of good dessert options as well. Again, raw and vegan. For example, they've got a raw carrot cake and more of a cooked carrot cake as well. They've got good coconut waters, juices, smoothies, alkaline water as well. And you've got options from waffles to burgers. So you've got plenty of good choices for savory and sweet, good juices, good smoothies, good coffees. And what makes it even better, it's less than a 2-minute walk to the beach, which is that way, but you can't see it right now because it's super, super dark. So I highly recommend this place. If you want to stop off for a quick lunch down by the beach, go to the beach, walk back here and cool off and have a lovely, nice, raw or cooked vegan meal.
Another one to add to the list is Mangus, which is a fully vegan restaurant with great options for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And they also have lots of desserts and milkshakes as well. They have good facilities and they've even got areas where you can work from, which is really good. We haven't had the opportunity to eat here as much as we like, but we definitely want to go and try out some more of their foods.
So they are the best vegan spots in Canggu, and we hope you found this video useful. If you're coming to Bali and Canggu in particular, and you're vegan and vegetarian, make sure you check out those restaurants.
If there's any restaurants that we missed off this list, please let us know in the comments and we'll be sure to try it out.
Yeah, because I love food, Shade loves food, and yeah, anything else there is to try, we're going to make sure we hit up because we will be back. Yeah. And we'll be trying a lot more vegan food.
But for now, if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Until next time.